Right, that should be us live and ready to go, friends. How we doing? Good evening. Hope we're all well this fine Friday evening. I know I'm doing good. I'm loving life right now. I'll tell you what I haven't done. I haven't muted the fucking... I haven't muted YouTube. I'm smart like that. Yep, I make all the smart decisions. I am good at what I do. Yep, that's me. Really, really smart, man. Making all the smart choices. All the smart time. Oh, right. So, I had some more internet issues today during or near the end of Twitch. So I went outside, had a look. I was correct in my fear, if you like. The internet, basically the way it works is there's a cable under the ground, comes into the house. To protect it from the weather and the elements, they put like this plastic box around it. Waterproof and all that good stuff. Keeps it dry, keeps it out of the way. Enables nice safe connectivity and all this. Unfortunately, that box has been fucked, and has been fucked for years. Years that box has been shagged. So a couple of years ago, I went outside and I fabricated, if you like, a box to keep it dry. It was a nice ice cream tub, cut out the bottom so you could put the cable around it. Got a wooden... Basically made like a wooden edging for it so I could stick the box, stick the ice cream tub to the box, to the wooden thing, keep it dry. And it's worked for years, but it's come off. It's been about 4, maybe 5 years, and it's come away from the wall. So what I've done is I've gone out there in a minute, put a bag around it. We've had a lot of rain, put a bag around it, and then put the ice cream tub back over it in the best way possible, until I can get some more sealant and I can reaffix it so that it continues doing its job properly. I don't know whether that's going to save it. The other thing I did was I came in and I restarted the router. I unplugged everything just in case there was a static charge, static build up, etc. So I unplugged everything, left it off for 5-10 minutes, plugged it all back in, and we'll see how it goes. We'll see if it works. We'll see if it does the job. We'll see if that fixes the problem. Hopefully it does. Nice if it did, but we'll see. Phone's on charge. I'm going to do my best not to look at it tonight. And we got some cultivating to do, I think. I can't remember what I'm going for next. I think I want a new baler. I can't remember how much money we've got, but I think I'm going for a new baler. We've got a fair amount of money come through from... the baling that I did last night. So hopefully, as long as the internet holds out, we can crack on. We did a third contract at the end last night, didn't we? So yeah, all in all, good fucking times. I'm excited. I like streaming on YouTube. This is a good way to start the weekend. So that's what we're gonna do. I think that's a good way of doing it. So let's do that. Yay! Friday night chill time, best time, I say. Raise the desky poos a little bit. I'm having to get used to this being here all the time as well. If you weren't in Twitch, I think it was yesterday morning. Bracket. Right then, so... yeah, we've got a cultivating contract to do. We've got 50 grand. I don't think there's anything in here that I want. Realistically. No point in getting that. I don't have a harvester. So, yeah, what I'm going to do is I need... the baler I want, I think it's 93 grand. Why is that one? Oh, because it does up to 240. Okay, now. Okay, they all do up to 240. That does round bales. I mean, the round bales kind of work. I mean, I could go with the round bale, go for that one, which is 57. Still bigger than the other one. But the problem with this one, the big problem with this one, is that it doesn't have automatic unloading. That's the big issue. That's why I don't want that one, because this fucker automatically unloads, which is awesome. I don't know if this one does or not. But that's a bit cheaper as well. That's 99, but that only does the 125s. So I mean, I'll keep an eye out. I will definitely keep an eye out on thingy, but I think this one's the one I want. But that's 153 grand. Unfortunately, it's expensive. And then if we come back from that, if I get that, I'm going to need the bale loader as well, right? And that's 50 grand on its own. So yeah, it's a bit awkward. But that one does take 240, so I don't know. Well, today we will crack on with the big old job here, 21. We're in October, so we've got a lot to get done, a lot to get through. You know what would help is if I lined it up properly. I love these ball joint. These ball joint tractors are odd, but they're fantastic. You really are. Right. I'm not looking at the phone anymore. We're going to be good. Now, the biggest problem with this is getting out of here. The biggest problem with this shop is getting out of here in one piece. I don't think... Yeah, we've got another baling contract. And we've got some ploughing. I really don't want to do the ploughing, especially field 1. Field 1's massive. But we'll do this and we'll have a look. I've got to look at slurry tankers as well. And how to get rid of them. Like, get rid of the slurry. And the other thing is, if we look at what I own, right, if we look at the bale loader, for example, I only get 6 grand for that. And I only get 16 for that. So that's another 20. So that's, what, 70. That'd take us to 80 grand if I was to get rid of that. But I can't get rid of them yet. Unless I sell them and then just rent out the bigger one. Until I can afford it. I might do that, actually. I think we're going to do that. Because I'm not going to use this anymore. We'll sell it. Right, we'll sell that one. Oh. And we'll sell that. Right. And then what we'll do is we'll just rent out the bigger bale trailer. I think that'll be a better use of our funds, to be honest. If we think about it, that will be a much better use of our funds. Because it'll just make it quicker. I think what I'm going to end up doing, once I've got another field, is probably putting a chicken coop in field 15. I'm not really using it as a grass field, just leaving it as like a chicken coop or whatever. Not field 15, sorry, field 34. But our cows seem pretty happy. They've got plenty of food for now anyway. I do need to get some more. In fact, we're going to be hiring, so I don't have to worry about that just yet. if we go for some cows. They're expensive to buy them at that, though. Holy shit. How many do I need? 16. Holy fuck, that's 26 grand. Alright. But they should now be producing milk. Like, those ones will produce milk straight away. Also, I've gone the wrong way, because I'm smart. I'm not looking at where I'm going. But they should be producing milk straight away. So all I've got to do is just continue unloading. The other issue I've got with the cow shed, right? What I want to do is I want to get out of here real quick before we head back. Because this is fairly large, right? I want to have a look at if we were to get a chicken. Oops, for 79. Oh, that's massive. Oh, okay. Like, it's a hilly area, so I don't know if I'd be able to or not. But, I mean, we could make that work, I reckon. Maybe. I don't know. It might need to be on more level ground before it will let me work it, but we can have a few chickens and shit in that. Cool. We got a plan. And I don't have to worry about getting a silo because I've already got one. Right, I got a silo when I bought field 15. So, solo's already done. I can't believe I didn't get a contract through for the wheat to harvest it. Really odd that they've just kind of left it to sort of do its thing. And I've now got stuck, haven't I? I'm not having much luck with these guys. Like, I do love these ball joint fucking tractors, but fuck me, are they difficult to get around some of these areas. The fact they want me to plough field 1 when it's got sugar beet growing, like what? Are they? Really? You want me to plough field 1 when it's got sugar beet that's growing? Huh? Remove foliage. So they're ready to farm. They're ready to harvest. Why is it wanting me to plough over it when it's ready to harvest it? I guess this is the joys of a modded map, right? Because that seems very, very odd. Unfortunately, I don't have like £1 million in the game. Whoa, we are dropping frames again. There's something else going on with this, I'm sure. Unless it's Epic, maybe. Could be a different launcher. Pull up Epic real quick. be that. Right, just noticed that the throttle downloads was set to 350,000. We'll do it at that. See if that helps. I can't shut it down because if I shut it down, then the game shuts down. Oh, I've only been having this issue since playing Farm Sim, and I don't know whether it's because I've got it on Epic or not. Grr. But if it is trying to access cloud save and shit, then it could be that. Pain in the ass. Alright then, time to cultivate field 21. With this big boy cultivator. Love it. Right then. Alright guys, we are going to be cultivating field 21 today for a contract. We are borrowing the items because I don't have one yet, but remember to rate my farming. Let's see how we do. Let's see how good this is. I love these big cultivators. They're so much fun to use. They really are. They do the job, that's for sure. And this New Holland tractor I'm using is pretty slick as well. 21's a fairly big field, but it's a weird shape. As they all are, because this is a English map. I don't know whether I'm going straight or not, but it's fine. We only need to get 100%, and I'm going to hit an invisible wall, apparently. Good start. Good start, friends. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around the outside. Around the outside, and then I can come in and out, and it will give me essentially more room to work with if the entire edge has been done right. Just makes sense. Look at me being smart, especially with the edge being so weird. Like, as you can see on the top left of the map, where it goes in like a zigzag. So having that taken care of and giving me like a nice big chunk to work with will make going up and down a lot easier. Because you always want to be able to go up and down nice and easy. It's not the biggest map ever, but big enough. Oh, around we go, look. Big old part of it. But no, I do. I like this cultivator. Cultivator is pretty cool. This cultivator very much reminds me of the one that Jeremy Clarkson kind of totaled a little bit on his farm. Very, very much reminds me of that. I forget there's a little rivery ditch thing down here. Oh god. Oh dear. Oh, that's 10% of it, just doing the outside. Oh, sort of doing the outside. Oh dear. Yeah, sort of doing the outside. It's fine. A little bit that's lost. It's all good. I can get that when I come back and do the up, down, up, down, up, down anyway, right? I can get that later. So I'm not too worried about that. Although, to be fair, it's a contract I don't really need to. So we're all good. Boom, dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. One man and his tractor. Beautifully done. And now we go to the up, down, up, down. Because we ain't doing the spiral. We don't do that. We don't do spiraling out of control here. We keep ourselves good. Such a pretty map. It really is. You can really like take it in and just enjoy it. But we're not going to talk about a little bit that we missed. So if I remember rightly, I harvested this field not too long ago. And from the look of it, it was sunflowers. I really don't want to plough. I want a contract for harvesting to come up. I don't understand why the game's like, yeah, now plough it. Right? There's so many other fields that should be ploughed first. Namely the ones that have let the wheat to wither. But I genuinely don't understand. I'm very confused. %. 20th percentile is very important. And yes, I'm aware I keep missing a little bit every time I turn around. This side is fine. Going this way is easy. But I do keep missing a little bit. So I can get it on this side, but apparently my depth perception just goes to shit when we get to the other side of this field, which is not ideal at all. Okay. That one I didn't miss any. I did good there. Oh god, I'm not just. I'm edging it ever so slightly. You know, my days are all screwed up. It doesn't feel like a Friday. At all. Not one little bit. It really doesn't feel like a Friday for me. Of course, if you guys are watching this on the highlight that I upload, it will be Saturday for you. So, won't feel like a Friday for you guys either. Cultivating really is satisfying. And I'm fairly sure I say this every time I do some cultivating. And you know what? I'm completely okay with it. Completely okay with it because it's true. It is. It is a very satisfying job to do. Tractor seems to be struggling a little bit with the uneven field. Also, guys, welcome in. If you're coming in for the first time, I'm Az. Feel free to hit that thumbs up button, the likes going, and get the YouTube algorithm all happy. Praise be to thee. If you're brand new to the channel, feel free to subscribe as well. Get all the updates, get all the latest videos, all the latest live streams. We do stream 5 days a week on YouTube, Monday to Friday from 6 PM until 10 PM. And it is often farm sim. In fact, it pretty much is farm sim pretty much exclusively now. We're going to turn Calmsden from a very strange modded map into a vibrant farming capital. We've got all the cows. Cost me a small fortune, but we've got all the cows. Some are now going to be milking as well, so I should be able to start capitalising on that bad boy. So I don't know where the milk's going to come from. Like, when it comes to, you know, taking it to a sell point or whatever, I don't know where the drop-off point is, or where the collection point is, I should say. I'll have to have a look. I'll have to have another look and see where it's coming out. I think I'm also going to have to buy a trailer. Because I don't think, unless I get into one of the tractors at 15, I don't think I can skip time. But we'll have to have a look. Because I know that's where I start. That's where I load in every time. Halfway there. I like how I still can't get a straight line. I've literally made it as easy as possible for me to get a straight line as possible. I'm still fucking it up. Remember, rate my farming in those comments down below of how you think I'm doing. Oh dear. One of these days, friends. One of these days. And I missed another bit. Tell me it's a Friday without telling me it's a Friday. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is the most Friday-esque cultivating you're ever going to see. you know what? I'm okay with it. The only thing I wish is that the weather was this nice in October IRL in the UK. Whoever made this map did not take that into account. This is not October weather. This is not October weather at all. Boom, boom. Making light work of this, even if it is a bit iffy every now and again. We're still doing pretty good. I definitely have to buy one of these when I get the money. Like, those of you that weren't here when I first started, I end up making the decision to sell the baler that I've got and the bale trailer, the bale loader, because the 120 bales are just too small. Too small. So I think it would be better off, because I think it cost me $7,000 to rent out the big baler. So if I get enough money to buy a bale trailer, I'll just get the one. It won't be the big baler, it'll be one of the smaller ones. What I'm after is one that auto unloads, just to make life a bit easier. But for now, we've got 46 grand. I spent 26 grand on some more cows, and I ended up opting for the mature ones. Just made sense to get some that can milk straight away. Start bringing some money in that way. And I think I'm going to have to start looking at buying some more land and getting some income coming. I think what I'll do after this is I'll hop into me fertilizer. Hop in me fertilizer spreader and fertilize the grass so I get more yield from it as well. I'm not bothered about harvesting the grass from the cow field because the cows are eating that, so that's fine. That's them sorted. But like I say, there are a couple of baling contracts, so I might take those. Get them done. Oh, straight down, look. Straight down again, look. We're in the long part of the ups and downs now. The long part. The longest yard, as it were. %80 complete. Won't take us long. This is why I like cultivating. If you get a good cultivator, right? Like on Erlengrad, I've got one of the small ones, which is great. It's fantastic. I love how smooth it makes the ground look. But my God, does it take forever. Cause I'm free falling. It's weird because on ETS, right, when you let go of the accelerator, you will keep rolling for a fair amount of time because gravity and momentum. Whereas on this, you let go of the accelerator, it's like you've hit the brake. It really doesn't take long for you to slow down at all. Bit weird. I reckon another 2 runs is all we'll need, and we'll get 100% of the contract. Won't take as much. Doesn't usually. I know I keep saying it as well, like the lighting in this is fantastic. It looks really, really cool. Until you decide to look up and you look at the clouds and they're just not they're just not that good. They're a bit on the blurry side. Like if they were going to improve anything graphically, the sky would be it. I think it doesn't help because if it rains, like the clouds and that don't change either. Which is a bit of a shame. Maybe I'm just being a picky fuck. I mean, it's highly possible. It's highly possible. I am just being a picky fuck. It's a shame you're not as picky about your farming. Maybe if you were picky, you'd like actually get the edges bra. Or something. You know what I mean? Last one, do you think? Maybe? And I'm dropping frames again. Ah, that's ruined the video that I was recording. Cool. Right, bear with, guys. I'll be right back. Right, let's see if that works. I've dropped the KBS right down for this. So I should be back now. Hopefully. Are we good? Are we all there? I think we're all there. I think we're all good. Right, so annoyingly, that entire recorder's got to go to shit. So I'll have to record something else for tomorrow. Rip the dream. We'll finish off this cultivating and then whatever else I end up doing. Slightly annoying. But yeah, I've basically just dropped the KBS level all the way down. But all the way down. It might just be farm sim. I don't know. I don't know what's causing these random frame drops. It might just be the bitrate. Hey Zero, how you doing, man? Sorry, we're having bitrate issues again. I've covered the box outside, right? So I got a bag, covered the cables, then I got my ice cream box, put that back in place. I've disconnected the modem entirely, left it off for 5 minutes, cleaned it, made sure it was destaticized. Plugged everything back in. Had a look on Epic Game Launcher, set the download limit, just in case it was that, to 10,000 KBS instead of it being 35,000 KBS. Still dropping frames, so I've stopped stream, reduced the KBS to 10,000, booted it back up again. I'm not happy. How are you? Like, it'll be a case of I'll increase it marginally, right? So the idea will be, basically what I'll do is I will run it at 10,000 tonight. If we get no drop frames, I'll knock it up to 11,000. Then I'll knock it up to 12,000, then 13,000, see how high we can get it. But I was recording a video, but we dropped frames. I didn't want to risk it. So I'll stop recording. I'll do the next one. Right, bear with us a sec, guys. Okay, so that was Leisha sending me a snap. You know, I always say that she reminds me constantly of why I don't want kids. Do you know she does that, right? She does that without trying a lot of the time. Yeah? So a little one, who is 4, has worked out how to lock and unlock a door. Yeah. They were coming back from soft play, and I can gather that Letland got in first and has locked her out of her house. I shouldn't laugh, but here I am laughing anyway. Does the stream still look alright? Does it still look clear? It look okay at 10k KBS. Like, the thing is, the biggest draw for me is the fact that I can stream at a much higher resolution or a much higher bitrate. But the biggest draw, right? The biggest draw for me is that I can stop stream, fuck around with the settings, and then just start stream again without losing the broadcast, right? So on Twitch, you know how if you do that, if you were to do what I just did, stop stream, I'd lose everything, right? Everything would stop. It would start again. It would be a brand new stream, etc. Whereas this just carries on. Which is really cool. But I don't think you're here for it. This map's really odd. So, it's the only time I've ever seen the game let things go to wither. Normally the farmers would go on and you know, they would sit and harvest it if they didn't get a contract going. But not only that, field 1 is full of sugar beet that is ready to be harvested, yet there's a contract here to plow over it. To just plow over the fucking over the crops. It's really weird. So I don't know whether it's because it's a mod that might be a thing, but yeah, it's a bit odd. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think it might be because it's a modded map. But like all these crops, and they are just letting them go to wither waste. And I'm like, well, wouldn't it be better to what's it called? To have the contracts, like, make it so I've got the better contracts mod, so why is it not working? I wasn't gonna do this, but I didn't realise I'd left me fertilizer spreader in the field, so I might as well get more grass out of this field, because this is the field I'm going to be farming the grass from most. I think it's the best baling field I've got. I'm gonna message Leash back in a bit as well in a minute, and just like, I'll message her now and just be like, let me know when you're back in the house, let me know everything's okay. Imagine, mate, I'd lose my shit. I do not have the patience to be a parent. Like, hold my hands in the air for that. Don't have that patience. I do not have it. If my kid locked me out, I'd be knocking down the door. I'd be knocking down the door, and I would be finding that child. That child would never lock me out again. So I'll just message him like, let me know when you're back in the house, thanks. So I know you're okay, and I know Li's okay, and I know everybody's okay. That would be great, thanks. It is interesting though, because like with Eurotruck, when I was playing that, I could crank the KBS all the way up. I could stream it at like 24,000 KBS. Raid, because it's like a very online game, I could only stream that at around 14, 15, 16,000. Same with Genshin. This, I've had to knock it all the way down to 10. And I'm not even playing... If I was playing in multiplayer mode, right, I could understand it. So the only thing I can think of is because cloud syncing's turned on. I'm wondering if it's because of... the Epic Game Launcher. But that's the only thing I can feasibly come up with. But I'm annoyed because it survived until the last 10% of that field, and then it started dropping frames like a motherfucker. I'm like, really? Really? When I'm recording as well? Really? Yeah, I'll take the baling contract next. I'll leave the... I'm not doing the ploughing. So I'm clearly not going to get a harvesting contract for it, am I? They'd rather let the sugar beet go. The problem is that it's like the biggest field on the game. It's like 1.4 million or something, or 1.1 million to buy it. So I ain't buying it to be able to fucking harvest it because I ain't got 1.1 million. I've just started. I think that's what it is anyway. Wrap it and make silage. Right, so we'll borrow items for that one then. But yeah, if we go to farmland, look, field 1, this one. 1.1 million in order to buy it. And again, it's sugar beet, so it'd be a ball ache, but sugar beet doesn't sell a lot per 1,000, but you get that much of it. It's like potatoes, you get so much of it. Yeah, it's because it's a hedgerow, but you can get rid of that. You get it if you bought the land, right? You buy the land, you could then use your forage harvester to take all the hedging out. Use a forester or a chainsaw to take the trees out that are in it, and then just plow over it. You know, remove the stumps. But you're right, it does bug me as well. That it's just a random line of hedge. Just chilling. Good. Leisha's back in the house. Good. She just messaged me. She's like, yeah, I'm back in. Good. Good, good, good. We like that. May, honestly... I would not be able to keep my cool. That is 100% sure. That's the other thing I need to do as well. I need to find out where I get fuel from. Because I've got a fuel tanker. I also like I don't own this land, but I'm just sat here chilling with their barn. Like, they've got a silo here as well. So I would need to buy this. Holy shit. Bruh. Bruh. Mate, that's a lot of space. That is a lot of garage space. Right, how much is this? Where am I? There. Farmland. Really? It's only 45 grand? Yeah, I know I was saving for things. But honestly, 45 grand for all this space and I get a silo and shit. Liquid fertilizer. Mate. 45 grand. Fucking all these sell points and silos and shit. Refill silo. Ah! That's where I get my fuel from. Yeah, exactly. Building all that, building a fuel cell. So that's where I do. So I fuel that up with that. Okay, cool. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that's for. All that barn space as well. All them garages. That's just a silo to keep shit. If I'd have known that, I'd have bought this first. Fucking hell. That's a fucking steal, that is. So I've got a cow shed with a full amount of cows. I've got somewhere that I can fuel. Like, now I know how to refill it. So that's liquid fertilizer. The only problem is, like, solid fert is better. How much does it cost to fill it up? Like, solid fert doesn't take as long to get rid of, right? 52 grand. Holy shit. But I could easily get a sprayer once that's gone and do fertilizing that way. Anyway, right, we are doing field, whatever field it is. 22. Doing some baling on 22. Well, that's a fucking steal and a half, isn't it, eh? I'm back to fuck all money. I'm back to square one with what I was planning on doing. But do you know what? I don't care. Funnily enough, I'm not bothered. Funny that. I've just got to figure out my way of getting to 2, because I think I've gone the wrong way here. I feel as pretty as this is, I may have made a slight mistake. That looks like a lot of forest land. I don't know if I can get through here. There's someone's allotment. Don't mind me. Just coming through your allotment, mate. This is fine. Yeah, that's not the way I want to go. Right, so we're going to go back. That's cool as fuck that you can go down here, but we're going to go back. And we're going to make our way down the road properly. I can't believe I've got all them silos for extra shit. And now I've figured out how to get diesel. My bad. I love it when fucking autocorrect comes in and it's perfect. It really is. Can I not get through there? Right. Right then. Let me get ready with the record and we will crack on with this mowing. Alright guys, we are doing another contract for some baling. We are in the Crone Big M and we're going to start mowing field 22 right the hell now. Settle in, don't forget to hit that like button and enjoy the ride, and don't forget to rate my farming. And also don't question, alright, the state of my mower. I know I haven't cleaned it. I know it's been a while. Don't question it. It's fine. We're going to get all this mowing done. And then once we've done that, we'll get in the tedder. No, we're not drying it out. We're baling it. We're straight up baling it and then wrapping it. So we'll windrow it, we'll bale it and we'll wrap it. We're not tethering this one. This is for wrapping. This is for silage. I almost made a terrible mistake then. That would have been awful. I'm not done wrapping on this map yet. Because generally speaking, all of the baling I've done thus far has just been straight up tethering it and using it as hay for either my cows or using it as hay for selling points to make some cash. I don't mind silage when it's for contracts, but the biggest problem with silage for field that you own is that you've got to wait for it to count as silage. You can't just wrap it and sell it, unfortunately. You've got to sit there and store it. But I do have a couple of silos that I can sort of store it with. Got a couple of barns that I can put it in now and stuff. Will definitely make things a bit easier. I've just noticed I missed a bit. Now the other reason why I like mowing and stuff with the Big M is because, one, it's really fast, and two, it is really maneuverable. So if you do miss a bit and you see it and you spot it, you can get back to it really quickly, really easily, and you see where you're moving. The bad side of it is that if you get to an edge, you will get stuck. So it's a ball ache. One of the things that I'd like to see them add with this specifically is the ability to just lift one side. And I know that they've got the ability to do it. I don't know whether the Big M does IRL, but we live in a village. And the council come out, you know, 6 monthly or whatever it is, to mow all the grass. And their little mowers do. They're independent. So you can lift one side or lift the other. And they do it when they're going down pathways and stuff. So they can get by hedges. And it'd be nice if you could do that on this. It'd be really nice if you could do that on this machine. Lift one side independently or lift them both. It would make life a lot easier for a lot of this. You get into a lot more spaces a bit easier, which is the biggest downside of the Chrome, because it is massive. It is very, very big. So sometimes you can struggle a bit. Also doesn't like hills apparently. Struggles a bit going uphill. But on the whole, it's pretty good. Easily my best purchase on this game so far. And yes, I'm well aware I'm not really utilising it as much as possible. Until the end there. but it's fine. Really doesn't take long to mow at all. And like I say, because we're wrapping it, it'll actually be a lot quicker. Because normally, if you tether it, you got to go up down with the mower, then you got to go up down with the tetherer, then you got to bale it, and then once you baled it, you've got to, you know, lift it and take it. You do have to go through and pick up the bales twice, but it really doesn't take that long. So we can crack on and get this salted. 22 is one of the smaller fields out there, which is handy. Still a fairly good size though. The other thing with baling contracts as well is you do tend to end up with a lot more extras. One of the few harvesting type contracts that actually pays decent. It doesn't pay you a lot for actually doing the baling itself, but the contract pays a lot more for extra that you keep, right? So with harvesting, they nerfed it. You only get about 5 or 10% of the total yield, whereas on baling you get a lot more. The last baling contract I did, I actually made more from the extra than I did from actually baling from the contract itself. So it takes a little bit more time than most contracts, but it does make it incredibly worth it. Not as profitable as fertilizing, granted, but not far off either. Not far off at all. And remember, I'm not the most efficient at this, right? I know I'm not. I miss bits. I don't windrow it completely 100% right. Have a habit of making a mess of it. I don't send the guide to the other side of the thing, which I'm going to try tonight. I'm going to try and do it properly. Going to be a proper mow. Going to be a proper baling experience, this. So rate it in those comments down below. If you're watching the highlight with this, make sure to rate it in those comments down below. And let me know what you think. Oh, okay, that was smooth. You got to admit that was smooth. I think that was smooth, and it's my opinion that matters. Typical YouTuber there, eh? Oh yeah, guys, tell me honestly how I did. Next sentence. That was fucking incredible, and nobody can tell me otherwise. You're welcome. Make sure you're staying hydrated, friends. Very, very important. My mouth is still dry as fuck, by the way, Zero. From those stupid toxic wastes earlier on Twitch. My mouth is dry as all fuck. It's drier than Gandhi's flip-flop, and I fucking hate it. I decided to have pasta, tuna and cheese for me dinner tonight. Simultaneously the best and worst decision I've ever made. Oh dear. Alright, that's 10% of it done. Just a random gate sat there that I left closed because I decided to come through a hedge because I'm smart. You know, I say this every time, and yeah, here we are doing it again. Baling should really be done in the day. Baling is not one of them jobs that can be done efficiently at night. Especially when it comes to picking them up. And this was proved last night when I was doing my baling and the daytime came up and I realised that I'd actually missed a ton of my bales on my own field. I'd left like 4 or 5 extra bales just sat chilling there because I hadn't seen them because I did it at night. It was only because the sun was coming up and I was coming back from delivering bales off the contract I was doing. I was like, hang on a minute, what's that? That's bales. Shit. I done goofed. Alright, I done goofed hard. It was an issue. Definitely an issue. Definitely a me issue. Okay. This is a really weird shaped field. I don't know if you can see it in the bottom left, guys. It's a really, really odd shape. It's not been too bad so far. It's just me being bad, but it's about to get a whole lot weirder. A whole lot weirder up in here. I love not being able to see where I'm going because trees. Trees make this experience great. Honestly, I'm going to buy all these fields and just attack them with a chainsaw. And I still think it's wild that the game wants me to plow a field full of fully ready to go crops. Nothing wrong with them. They're ready to harvest and the field's like, nah, plow over it. We're starting again. Screw you. Absolutely bonkers. I've had an idea how I want to try the thumbnail. So guys, in the comments, if you're watching this video back, on top of rating my farming, I want you to let me know what you think of the thumbnail, because you'll have already seen it, but at the time of recording this, since I'm live on YouTube currently, they won't know because it's in here. But basically what I want to do is I want to change it and have it as rate my farming instead of rate what it is, and then having what it is as a text thing in the middle and diagonal. So be rate my farming and then baling in the middle, or rate my farming and then cultivating, etc. That's how I want to do it in future. I think that'll be a bit more eye-grabbing. Like, I love the ones that I've done now, but I think it will make it a bit more poppy. Let's go with poppy. Ooh, yeah. Oh, no, I missed a bit. Oh, no, I missed a bit. We can't miss a little bit. Can't miss any of this. Grass is like gold dust in this part, even though every field ever has nothing but grass on it. And the ones that don't have grass on it, they don't want me to harvest anyway. So, you know, here we are. Living our best life. Right, now we get to go around the weird bit. This is fine. We're going to have to go around. I think what we'll do is we'll go up, we'll take the corner bit out, and then we'll come back and do the edge. Living on the edge. I think that's probably going to be the easiest way of doing this. Or as easy as I can make it anyway. And then with windrowing, I think we might have to start from like this bit and go across instead of going the up down like I have. Do you know what I mean? Like going across this way as opposed to going up vertically. I think that'll probably make the most sense. Just because of this really weird, awkward bit. Cool. I've still got to get used to this rear wheel steering nonsense. It makes some of the corners really tight and others not enough. Beautiful. I'm getting good at seeing it though and spotting and being like, ah shit, gone too far over. It's alright, I'm concentrating on this bit because it's getting a bit finicky. It's getting a bit finicky, this. Get to a point where I can just go down. Wow. That point's not quite yet. Whee! How did I manage to miss that one little bit? Oh dear. Right. Now we should be alright. Now we should be at a nice thin point. I could go just straight down here now. Look. There you go. Beautiful. Fantastic. Right then. Mowing done. We're now going to smooth cut to doing the windrowing. Got recording, so it makes it nice and easy, so I don't have to sit there and find it. Life a lot easier, that. Beautiful. La-dee-dee. Right. So we're going to go and pick up the... I suppose I should probably go out the gate. Maybe. Problem is that when I get in the windrower... Oh, actually, no. Yeah, no, when I get in the windrower, when we come back through... we'll have to close the gate again. That way. Look, I can remember where I'm going. What do you mean? I clearly know where I'm going. I have so many places to park all my shit now. It's great. I love how speedy this thing is. I will buy a washer, I think. I'll buy a washer next. They're only about a couple of grand. I don't think they're expensive. We'll buy a washer and put it up next to somewhere that makes sense to have a washer, and we'll clean stuff off and we'll make it all nice and pretty. Straight up. Ride them rails, boy. Straight up, yep. Chedworth, apparently, is where we're going. Right, where do I want to put power washer? Put one there. That would be a good point, and then we can wash it there. Cool. Right, so we want... Is there anything to sale? New mower, but I don't want that. We want... Miscellaneous. Nope, not miscellaneous. What's it coming? It's under construction, isn't it? What am I on about? It's under construction. Decoration? Tools? There it is. 4.5 grand. Oh, it improves the weather station. Right, okay, cool. Where am I? Shit. It's restricted. Rude. I just want to put it there. Why can I not put it there? Rude. I don't want to put it there either. Like there would be beautiful, but no, can't have it there. Alright, we'll put it there. That'll do. Let's go and make my shit look pretty. Beautiful look. Look at it. Look at it. Cleaning it good and proper look. Woo! Good as new. Now we can park it up again. I can reverse out of here. What do you mean? Woo! Right, let's go windrowing. Speed! Much faster than the Crone. Much faster than the Big M. I wouldn't have it any other way. Speed! And power! So we're going to drive to the top of field 22. And we're going to go horizontal lines all the way. And that's going to be the best way of doing it. I just drive by the gate. I did, didn't I? Think. Did I? Did I not? I thought I had. No, I hadn't. There we go. There's the gate. Found it. Right, and to the top we go. Ding, ding. Alright guys, stage 2 of the silage bale contract. We are going to merge the grass into nice, usable lines that everybody will adore and enjoy And will make my life a lot easier when it comes to collecting the bales as well. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go horizontally from the top all the way down. And we're going to see what happens. Interestingly, it seems to be missing bits, which is really weird. I have not thought this through. So already my first mistake. Well, not really a mistake. I can correct it, but I've kind of gone a bit too close to the thing. I ain't going to be able to bail that because it's in the edge. So I'm going to have to turn around and make it not do that. That's going to be my first plan. So we're going to do that now. Hello, Prof. How you doing, man? Okay, so we're going to line this up and then reverse it in a way that can be useful. Or I can get stuck on a tree. That works too. Yeah, this is going really well. So that first line, mate, I hate trees. I really do hate trees. That first line is a bit of a wash. We'll do our best. Because I ain't picking that up with a baler or anything. I might try, but all the trees and the stuff in the front of it, not really much point. Oh well. Yeah, I don't have access to land, it's fine. Right. Okay, so what we're going to do now is... try and remember... There is a way that you can change it to either side, but I don't know what that is. So we're just going to keep doing it inefficiently. It's fine. We'll just keep doing it badly. I do straight lines good. Oh, this is awful. Yep, that was something, all right. Right, this is fine. This is just to make it a little bit easier when picking up the bales. And this is why normally when it comes to silage, what I will actually do is just get like the small mower. Get a small mower and the baler on the back and just let the baler do its thing as I mow. But since we got the big crone mower, I'm like, well, do I really want to do that? So we're going to do this instead. Yay! See, this bit's fine because I can properly turn around. I've got plenty of room to do so. So much grass. I'm hoping we got a decent sized baler. Probably don't. It's probably going to be a mess. It's probably going to take me a few goes, but it's fine. What could go wrong? Ha 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 ha. Can I just swing round, maybe? That might be the easiest way, and then just try and guess where I need to be going. There you go, that works. That's alright, that'll do. We'll do it that way. As long as that like top line that I kind of screwed up at the start of this doesn't go into my profits too much, we should be okay. Oh, and around we go again, look. How am I so bad at steering this thing? We're getting into a nice rhythm now. With very few to no too drastic cock-ups. That's a tree, isn't it? Fine. Lower down and away we go. About as good as we're getting. I'm getting the hang of this reversing this nonsense because it's so quick to just veer off. It's a bit to take in. But we are getting there, friends. We are doing it. We're doing the thing. I've spent so much money tonight on nothing that I intended to originally. I had all this plan for where the money was going and I have not done that. At all. I saw pretty things and I got distracted. And cut down every tree you wanted to do. Mate, you can't though. You can only cut down trees if I own the land. I don't own this land. This is a contract, so you wouldn't be able to. Nice thought, though. That's blasphemy. I know, right? How dare they? How dare they own their land? Rogue tree cutter. There you go. That's your title. There's just so many of them, and they're just there, you know. We got a new plot of land. Because I found an area. I was like, hey, there's some decent shit here. I wonder what all this is. Looked at it, and it was only 45 grand. And I got a liquid fertilizer silo, another petrol silo, a garage, and a food store silo. So it's a big piece of land, which is really helpful. So I got that. I bought the rest of the cows, so we now got a full 150 cows, and I bought, I think it was 26, but no, 16, sorry, I bought 16 fully mature cows, so they can start producing milk straight away. So I can get that sold, and that'll make us some cash. Also wait for the other 134 to mature. I bought a... What's it called? What'd I buy? A washer. A machine washer thing. Pressure washer. That's right, I bought a pressure washer so I can clean all my equipment. This is going to be such a ball ache to bail. Ask away. Line making. Hey Leash, how you doing? This is my life on this farm. There's a lot of grass baling contract things to do. I'm very well, thank you, Leash. Did Litland go down okay? Since you said you were going to try and get down earlier. I don't like it when Prof says question and then goes quiet. Means he's typing something large, and that makes me scared. You missed him fluffing it. I haven't fluffed this one. I'm glad she's quiet. I'm glad you're feeling okay as well. That's good. The goal of this farm is to grow it so big that you never have to do contracts, so you think you always do them. That's the goal of every farm, Prof. It's just that my goals on Twitch farms to kind of just survive the day. They're just to survive the day. On YouTube though, or any farm, like the idea is to own every piece of land and to, you know, get some production lines going and make some serious cash. But like a lot of these fields are very big, and as a result they're very expensive. There's one that I want, but it's £1.1 million to buy in game, which is a fair amount. It's a fair old chunk of cash, is that? So we're working towards it slowly. That's pocket change, yeah. Pocket change, exactly. What you buy each one? I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Like the minute I think my plan of action is going to be getting a field that I can actually farm something like wheat on. Hey, Naffy, how you doing, man? Getting like a wheat field so that I can then buy a mill, and I've got flour and milk. Get a chicken coop so I can have eggs, and then buy a bakery so I can start making and selling cakes. That's my plan. So field 12 at the minute is just for baling, but what it will probably end up being is I will end up putting all my equipment and stuff on that. And fall asleep on the sofa after work. Mate, you work hard, man. You enjoy that rest on the sofa, Naffy. Yeah, exactly. Cakes, bread, stuff like that, so I can start getting some decent production going. The field 12 at the minute is my main baling field that I own to keep the cows stocked up. But eventually I'll buy like a field like this, field 22, and then keep field 12 for the bakery and stuff. That's my plan, but we'll see how it actually pans out. No point in doing anything just yet because I'm just starting out and I've only just got my cows going. So we'll sell milk as it goes. That was not the straightest line ever, but here we are. I'm going to start streaming. I plan to help on the farm today. I mean, I've got a bit left. There's still a few things that you can do if you want, Naffy. But it mean I'd have to log out and go into a multiplayer run. I gotta work out what I'm doing next, whether I'm gonna be... Exactly, Lee, she must have needed it. I'd rather you have sleep than coming up on the farm, you know what I mean? Hey, if you want to just chill and watch me do baling badly, right? That's cool too. You know that. I'm thinking tomorrow's TikTok stream is probably going to be in the morning. It's either going to be an early morning TikTok stream or there won't be a TikTok stream at all. Because Leisha's coming over in the afternoon, so... But Sunday, to my knowledge, should be going ahead as normal. So that should be fine. I hate trees. I really do. Oh, there probably is, Naffy, yeah. There probably is. I wouldn't wonder at it, mate. Right, good. We're on the way. Sorted. And thank you for the likes on the stream, guys. Appreciate it. Tractor, trailer, bridge. Cultivating my field by accident. Yeah, just a few instances. Had to check it actually worked by ruining my crop. Yeah, okay. Cool, cool, cool. Good to know, Naf. Good to know. I'm well aware it worked. I know it worked when I came up and checked my crops and see there was a chunk missing out of it. You fool. There we go. Nice little gap there. That's what we like. Concentration right now is real. Beautifully done. What better start to the weekend could you ask for, guys? And thank you for all the likes on the video. I really do appreciate it. You're amazing. Yeah, no, that went well. I'll do. Onward to victory. Boom, boom. Might have stricken a bargain. New outdoors furniture. Guy who brought it, never used it, now selling it for 50. That is not might have struck a bargain, that is a bargain. GG Naffy, well done. That's awesome. And just at the right time as well, just before summer. GG, well played. Leash definitely loves a bargain. Leash has a problem with bargains, is what Leash does. Right then. Wait, and around we go. Oh, it's not a done deal. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully you secure it, mum. Because it does sound like it would be quite the bargain, for sure. Ah, yeah. If if you can hold it, that'd be great. But things like that, they will go, and it will be generally first person that actually turns up with cash will get it. So fingers crossed for you, dude. Not me going too far there. This is fine. Bound, bound, bound. I've hit another tree again, haven't I? Fuck's sake. Those wondering, I don't like trees. Those of you that might not have been too clued up, I really don't like trees. We've got a little bit left up here to do before the land goes a bit thin. Here, look. This little bit down here to do. And then we're done making lines. And then we can go and get the baler, bale it up, and then get ready to wrap it. Happy fucking days. Wrap it and slap it. I mean, if that's what you're into, Naffy, you go crazy. If that's what you're into, Naffy, you go crazy, mate. Cool. Right. I love it when people ask me for opinions on hair dye and their choice is red or purple, when I can't see the difference in hair with red or purple. Top tier. Hair dye's the worst. Do you think I should go red or purple? I don't know. Looks the fucking same to me. One looks a little bit darker than the other one. So, crack on. Do whatever you want. You just say green. I can't see green either, to be fair. Why are the birds chirping at 11 o'clock at night on this map? What the fuck's all that about? No, I just went stick with red. Stick with red. Red works. All clean. All clean. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at that beauty. Right now, What baler are you giving me? You give me the big one. Yeah, you have. Yeah, you have. You give me the big chrome one. Oh, the big chrome. Fucking hell. Big boy. Really big boy, this one. I just got to get out of here again. Right, and field 22, let's go. How much am I getting paid for this one again? 21 grand for this. That's not bad. Plus any extra. I am kind of okay with that. I think I'll get the smaller round bale one and the round bale trailer because it's cheaper, but they're still decent. That's the way we'll play this. And weirdly, I'll buy the trailer first because I can rent the baler out. Be a lot easier. Speedy. We love baling, we do. Alright, where's that gate? Where's that gate, friends? There it is. I could, or I could just drive over it like that, I suppose. Okay. Alright guys, stage 3 of this baling contract for silage is to actually bale it. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go across. I'm going to bale all of this grass that we have just mowed and merged into one line. We're using the big boy crone baler, big boy one. I think this is the most expensive baler in the game as well, but it is massive, as you can see. I'm gonna have to come back for some of these bits though, look. I'm not very good at merging, okay? I'm not very good at merging. You can tell me I'm not very good at merging. I'm well aware I'm not very good at merging. But we'll get what we can. and we'll come back for what we can't. Right? We'll get what we can, and then we'll come back for what we can't. I feel that's a very good way of doing this. Now, the advantage of these big balers is that they compact and automatically get rid of, and you can unload finished bales. No worries, Leash. I'll message on your alt snap, yeah? Which means that if you do end up finishing a contract or whatever, or finishing a field, you can actually get rid of all the excess, and it will be baled as well. Won't be as many in it, but it will be baled, which makes it a lot easier. Perfectly. Sure, I will message you later, my dear. Hope you have a great night at work. Hope it's busy for you. You deserve it to be a busy night. Had a rough week. Down we go. I'm not actually keeping tabs on how many bells I'm actually getting. You know, we get this a little bit. Probably not. Have a good go though. Right, down we go again. The only thing that concerns me with this is I kind of made a boo-boo, as you'll have seen in second chapter where I was windrowing, and I merged it all into the hedge because I'm smart. All being well, we should get a decent amount of bales for this. And once they're wrapped, away we go. Take it in for silage, happy days. Now picking up the bales and cover, you know, wrapping them and getting them ready for silage, transportation, etc. It's not a long job, but it takes a while, right? Because you've got to wait for it to actually wrap each individual bale, which can be a bit annoying. Doesn't take too long overall, but can feel like it. It can feel like it. I'm leaving so much though. I do, Braden, I do. Top tip though, if you need to ask every time you come in if the content creator remembers you or not, chances are the content creator will turn around and say no, just because. Just start with a hi. A hi works well. How you doing tonight though? You well? You're having a good week? There you go. Right, we're going to actually go down that run again. I'm very well, thank you. We're just doing a baling contract right now. silage. We've got to wrap it before we dump it. Yeah, it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Working pretty well. I actually quite enjoy baling. Like, it's a multi-step process, but it's profitable, it's enjoyable, it's relaxing. It's just good shit. I'm here for it. I am 100% after going to come back and do some of these runs, I think. Finish it off. But it is only a contract, so I might be able to get away with it, to be honest. Beautiful. I love how therapeutic the sound is as well. Like, you can hear it ticking over. It's methodic and relaxing as a result. Like weird ASMR, it's great. It's shit that I can get behind, let's put it that way. I'm concentrating, can you tell? Sorry, I'm zoning out. I'm concentrating a lot. I'm just wondering the best way of getting these extra lines that I've managed to screw up. Yeah, I know it's reserved for contract work. Shut up. There we go. Get as much grass as possible, as many bales as possible, as much profit as possible, and that is the key term. I did miss a bit, but I saw that it was basically a perfect line, so I was like, you know what, I'll just leave it as is and come down and get it separate. It works for me. Like, nowhere near as much grass, but enough. I wonder how many bales I've got. Oh, we've got to watch out for that tree. Yay! Please don't drop off in this field. That'd be great. I would really prefer it if you dropped off in the same field so I didn't miss it. Yeah, that's cool. I can totally see everything. It's fine. I'm not missing loads because trees. I would never. Alright, I think we're about there. There's a few other little bits that I've missed, look, because trees. I think for the whole, we've got most of it. See if I can get another full bale. And around in circles, round and around and around in circles. Oh, we can definitely get another full bale at least. Come on, off the bale. Stop riding the bale. Round and down. Come on. 300%, you bastards. There we go. Unload the bales and we're done. Right, now I've got to drive this back and pick up the wrapper. Beautiful, friends. Beautiful. Making good progress tonight. Bow, bow, beep, bow, bow, beep. Right, so we're going to go back to the shop. And then... pick up the wrapper and head back to field 22. Wrap it all and then just collect it. See how much money we make, if anything. And then I'll figure out what we're going to do. Wait, why have I come up around this way? That doesn't seem like a smart idea. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh well. We're doing it now, I suppose. Straight that road. The way forward. Okay. We can drop this off anywhere, it don't matter, because it's going to disappear when we complete the contract. As long as I ain't just put it in the way. So I can't get out. Which is a very me thing to do. Take the little wrapper and away we go. A bloody long drive, this. One of the reasons why I've got most of my own equipment, because having to drive this back and forth every time would be a fucking nightmare. Straight down. Oh god. No, not straight down. Fuck. Wrong way. Balls. Now I've got to reverse out of here with these things that like to go every which way but the way I want them to. This is fine. Wait, was I supposed to... No, well, that's the way I came from. That takes me up to thingy. Not that way, it's that way. No, it is down I want to go. I'm fucking moron. That takes me to a... I am losing my mind. It is this way I want to go, because you go all the way down and then round. So I just reversed for no reason, because I saw the thingy and got confused. Leave me alone. Alright, we all know I'm stupid. We all know I'm a dum-dum. Figured it out in the end, didn't I? Figured it out in the end. Right, we made it. We made it. Sort of one piece. We've made it. Can't see a fucking thing, but who cares? Alright guys, the fourth task is to not jump out of the tractor. But we are going to go ahead and start wrapping all these bales that we've collected. Got to find them all. Once we've wrapped them, we pick them up, load them up, and deliver them to the sell point, and hopefully make lots of money. I must admit, I do love watching the wrapper work. It is kind of cool the way it picks it all up. Now, the biggest problem I've got here is that we're doing this at 1:30 in the morning in game time, which means I can't see a bloody thing. And like I said, last time I did this, this late at night, I ended up missing a ton. So hopefully we don't do that. Hopefully we don't miss a load. That would be really awkward. Beautiful. Just about finding them all and hoping you don't miss any. As time goes on, in the daytime you can see where they all are. It's great. It is getting a little bit lighter because the way light works in this game doesn't really make a lot of sense, but just keep going around and stopping wherever we find one. Anybody else hypnotized by the way that it does this? Where it wraps it round constantly. It's kind of cool. Very relaxing. Right, can I get around there without hitting the tree? Yeah, we can. Beautiful. Right, down we go. No, don't. Bollocks. Drop that out until we find the next one. Oh, we found the next one. I rolled past it. Oh, around we go. Beautiful. Why is there 4 like right next to each other? What the hell did I do? I know that the last 2 is where I unloaded them. Didn't realise I'd done them that close to each other. That could be a problem. No, see, I need you to... Oh, what have I done now? This hasn't gone right. This hasn't gone right at all. Go on, little bit more. There we go. Did it! Proud of me. Takes so long to wrap them though. Thankfully loading them up doesn't take that long. But the trailer only holds 14 bales, so... These 3 in the middle and then we can move on from there, I think. Thank you for all the likes on the video, guys. I really do appreciate it. Very, very kind of you. Go on, up you go. Up you go. Come on. Whoa! 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 I think I broke it. Oh. Oops. I oopsed it. I'll have to go and find that one. That did flying. There was another one down here, wasn't there? I'm not going crazy. Yeah, there's... I don't think it like that. Okay. More. Gotta be more. There is more. Oh god, there's loads more. Jesus Christ. Just when you think you're about done, more just start showing up out of nowhere. That's another 3 at least. 4 if you include the one to my right. 5 if you include the one that I sent out the ring like a football. There's one there, one there, one there. You here. We'll get them all eventually, guys. Eventually. Found you. Imagine if you got caught up in one of these. It'd hurt, wouldn't it? It wouldn't be good. Wouldn't be a good way to go. At all. In any way, shape or form. I knew there was another one around here. There's one across the road as well. So many bales. Oh, there's another one there. Missed it. I've got this loads. Every time I think I'm near the end, there's just more. Which isn't a bad thing, realistically, if you think about it, because that's just more money just sat there chilling. You know what I mean? More the better. When they're all in quick succession like this, you're like, fuck me. Beautiful. Another one. And another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. Is that it? Look at them all. Nope, there's another one there, look. Another one there. Oh, fucking hell. There it is. Found it. So I think we've got 2 left plus 3 left because we've got these 2 and then the one that I kind of flung out, which I'll put back in the field where it should be. Yep, that's what I'll do. Alright, and that is a lot of bales. That's a lot of bales. Right, where did I chuck that other one? There it is. Oh my god, it's in the bush. Look at it. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, I can get that. Maybe. At least I could if I could see what I was doing. Come here, stray bait. Oh my god, where are you gone now? Why? Why are you like this? Have I mentioned I really don't like trees? I just want to pick up that bale. And now I've got stuck, well and truly stuck on a tree. Right, okay, cool, we're free. Now, how the fuck am I going to get a pissing fucking bale from under that? Oh, game, why? We got it? Go on, pick it up. Oh, come on! This stupid fucking bale. I just want to pick this bale up. That's all I want. And I can't because it's got stuck next to a fucking tree. I kind of like Prof's idea, I'm not going to lie. I like Prof's idea of just taking a fucking chainsaw to every stupid tree I come across. I think that sounds like a great idea. Right. Let's try this again. It's just out of range of the fucking thing. Right, we're in the field now, yeah? Perfect. Get in the fucking thing. Go on. Did it! Hello fucking Luya, we got it. Finally. Jesus Christ, that took way longer than it should have done. Right. Now we're going to go and get the loader and we'll load all these fucking bales up and this job will be done. Fucking Christ almighty. That was painful, is what that was. That was very painful. Right, I'm going to go and get this thing. Let's drop it off here, it doesn't matter. Where are we going? Down the bottom, ain't we? Okay. So we're going to go all the way back. All the way back. Pick up the trailer. Not get lost, because that trailer is a ball ache. And then pick up all the bales. I'm okay. Boom, boom, boom. Alrighty then, so we're just going to drop this off wherever. Doesn't really matter. And then pick up that beautiful trailer. I think that sounds like a plan. That sounds like a very good plan, don't you? Thank you for the likes again, guys. Appreciate it. This farm, this map is so difficult to get around. It's such an ass. Oh, absolute nightmare. Why? What's happening now, Prof? What's wrong? Talk to me. Just long meetings, stress, things not going right. Farm's going alright. We are just collecting all the silage bales I've just made after spending 5 minutes too long trying to get one last bale to go in the fucking baler because I got it wrapped around a tree. That was fun. That was fun and entirely not frustrating at all in any way, shape or form. This fucking map, I swear to God. Oh, wrong way. I swear I keep getting caught on literally everything. These roads are not designed for machinery, I swear to God. I don't know how, like, actual farmers IRL do it. Down roads like this, I genuinely don't know how they do it. They've got all of my respect. They're not designed for... They can't handle me, Zero. They can't handle me. That's exactly what it is. But, touch wood, I am happy to report that I haven't dropped a single frame since lowering the bitrate. So, I'm willing to bet that's probably what it is. This game, for some reason, can't handle high bitrate stream rates. But it's fine, like I say, the stream still looks good, so... That's what matters. Okay, so we are on the final part of this, where we are collecting all the silage bales. And then we're going to deliver them and see how much money we make, if we make extra, if we make a lot extra, and all that good stuff. This doesn't generally take that long. Take a couple of loads. There's way more than 14 bales here. And this loader does take 14 as a maximum. So we're going to see what we end up with. Oh dear. As long as I don't do what I did earlier and send one flying into the stratosphere, we'll be fine. There we go, pick it up. These automatic balers, honest to God, make the job so much better. Oh, I remember on Hewitt Belleron, and I had to use them fork things for the round bales. That was no bueno. 13. And 14. Right, we'll go and deliver this, and then we'll come back and do more. Where are we going? Or is this going to be guess which one we're going in again? Oops. That would be a tree. Because fuck trees. Hashtag fuck trees, that's what I'm saying. What about you guys? Do you like that, Prof? Just a montage of you hitting trees. At this point, yeah. That's all this map is just me hitting every fucking tree on the way round. Or signs. Trees or signs tend to be my kryptonite on this map. I think this is going to be the fastest way down. Probably won't be, but I think it will be. Yeah, it is. Right, so I'm assuming it's going to be the same one as last time. You watch it be a completely different one, and I'm going to shout and scream and be annoyed. Because Zero remembers what I had to do for the last one, didn't you? Hey, last time we had bailing down here. Please be this one. Just to make my life that little bit easier. Just please be this one. All I ask. Yeah, there you go. Beautiful. Okay, let's get back. Get the next lot. Bim bim bada bim bim. Bim, bidi, bim, bim. I like the way the contract is like just keeps going up as the game registers that I've just delivered like a shit ton. But a 47% complete, that means it's going to be another 15 bales, I think. 15, maybe 16 bales. And then anything after that is just profit for me. Which I am 100% okay with, I might add. Boom, boom, bada, boom, boom. The problem is these fucking... Look, this road here. That's the issue with it. Fucking tight corners much. Jesus. The good news is it's approaching like early morning. Which is good because that means I'll be able to see them all a bit clearer. Okay, we're back. And we are going to collect more. At the drop-off, we got 47% completed with 14 bales. So I'm guessing it's going to take 16 bales to complete the contract, which will leave us with hopefully at least a full trailer's worth. If we can get a full trailer's worth out of this, that's going to be a lot of cash for payday. That's going to be a big payday for us. It's going to be really good for the farm. Assuming I don't send them into the stratosphere again. Which I seem to be pretty confident and determined to do. God damn it. I missed it. Pick it up, pick it up. Good. Well, there's probably another bale's worth there, but I really can't be bothered at this point. Beautiful. Two more. Oh my god, there's loads. Holy shit. We're in for a really good payday here, friends. We're in for an amazing payday. This is going to be great. Like, legit, I'm quite excited about this. I'm not going to lie. As long as I don't keep fucking hitting pissing trees. All signs. Oh god, all signs. Definitely all signs. I just want to get to the fucking plan. No. Make the corner? We made the corner. Look at us go. Must be pretty heavy. Come on. More tight curtains. More tight turns. This is fine. You know. Drifting my tractor, friends. I'm drifting it round corners. Boom, 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 boom. I'm invested. Very, very invested in this. Drop her off and see what happens. See what we're getting. That should be what, like 94, 95%? 94%. So yeah, I reckon 2 more. I reckon 2 more bales. Is all we need for this. And we've got easily another full trailer there. How much is it selling for? How much is silage selling? Oh my god, that's a lot of ploughing. Oh, we've got some harvesting. Ooh, we might have to take them. Might have to take them for Monday. I think we'll borrow the items for that one, and then we'll accept that one. So we got corn and sunflowers. So we've got 2 lots of things which we can do on Monday then. Right, let me have a look at how much silage is selling for, so I can try and figure out how much we're getting. £300, fucking hell. £200 per fucking 1,000? Jesus Christ. Guys, we're in for a fucking payday. We are in for a payday. Holy shit. Like 300 per 1,000 isn't a lot, right? But when you consider that straw or hay, right? If we look at straw or hay, like, they're only going for 100 or 85, right? Or 78. So silage is worth 3 times the price. And each of them bales is 3,500 litres? 5,500? Something like that? 4.5? Fuck yeah. I'm down for this. So if each bale is worth, say, 1.5, 2 grand. Say 2 grand. Let's round it up, because why not? 10 bales. I'm going to make about 40 or 50 grand from this job. Fuck yeah. I'm down for this. Right, we're almost back. We're almost back, look. Oh, dear. I'm excited. I should be this excited over fucking bales, but here we are. Look at them all. It's going to be so good. Alright, we're on to load 3 of these deliveries. And I think we only need around 2 more bales. We're at 94% completed, so I'm fairly sure 2 more bales will be enough for the thing, and then everything else is ours. Silage is currently going for about 350 per thousand. And I think we're due for a payday. Oh no, I left one. Oh fuck. Did I leave the wrapper up here? I did, didn't? No, did I? Tell me I left the wrapper here. If I left the wrapper here, we're golden. I don't think I did. I think I knocked it back down to the fucking thing like a twat. Oh well. Oh no, I left 2. I left 3. Oh my god, I'm terrible. Right, that's fine. What we'll do is we'll leave those 3 and we'll take them for the cows. Right? We'll take those 3 for the cows, I think. I think that's the way we'll do that. Because I can use that as food. Maybe. I've left so many. This is just money down the drain, isn't it? I thought it was more than that. I've only got 11. Oh no. Bollocks. Well, it would appear I have been a dum-dum and cocked this up, and I thought there was more than there was, and I would have had a full trailer because I think there's 3 or 4 bales that I've just left not wrapped because I'm genius, I'm smart. Oh, so there's 1 that I've not wrapped. I think that's it. Alright, let's go and see how much money we'll make. We're not in for as much money as I was hoping, but we'll see what we get. Mate, I'm so angry at myself. I can't believe I left like 3, just sat there chilling. I think we're still going to be in for a decent payday though, because like I say, I think it's only 2 that we need. That's still going to leave us with 9 full bales, which is going to be a fair amount. So I don't think it's too bad. And then like I say, I can always take before I complete the job, I can nip this back, collect those 3. Where am I going? I'm going completely the wrong way here. Fuck's sake. I got distracted. Yeah, I can go and nab those 3 and then unload it in the cow shed. Don't ask me which route I'm taking, because I don't know. I honestly have no fucking clue where I'm going right now. I'm being too angry at myself for not doing the smart stuff, but here we are. Right, so we're going to do down here, and then we're going to cut across the field. And that will get us down to where we need to go. Luckily, you can get to anywhere from anywhere on this map, which is nice. Beautiful. Oh god. Field 30 is massive. Field 30 is the one we're doing next. That's going to be the one that we're doing on Monday. Alright guys, this is it. This is the final load. Let's see how much extra on top of the contract, which we're getting paid 27,000 for. Let's see how much we're going to end up with. We've got 11 bales here. I think we need 2 for the contract. Hopefully it's a nice big payday. I think we'll get maybe around 15, 16 grand extra on top. But let's see what we get, shall we? I'm excited. This bit always makes me excited when we do this. Trying to guess and figure out. There you go. There it goes. There it goes. 18 grand extra. 18 grand on top of a 27 grand baling contract. Don't forget to write in those comments down below what you thought of my baling, especially the bale soccer and the tree that I had to deal with there during the wrapping saga. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you all next time. That was a sweet haul. Yeah, again, guys, I'm not actually going anywhere. That was just me doing it for a video that I'm going to be making. Chill. I'm not going anywhere just yet. Not just yet. Right, we're going to go and pick up those last 3 bales, the ones that I forgot to wrap. And then I will, when I've done that, I will collect the 27 on top. And then I can start to figure out what I'm going to do. I'll probably end up getting this, the round bale trailer. Only about 50 grand, unless there's something in here that I want. Oh, that's a really nice tractor, and that's a really nice tractor, right? But there is no way in hell I'm getting that down half these fucking roads, right? Can we just point that out? As nice as that is, there is no way in hell I am fitting that down any of these roads at all. And I ain't getting 193k for the harvester either, unfortunately. But yeah, just putting that out there. So we're going to go and give the cows a bit more food with some of that grass. And then that will give me a chance to check and see where the milk comes, like where the milk goes once it's been produced. But this farm is going well, Prof. This farm is going really fucking well at the minute. I'm very, very happy with this. We've got 2 massive contracts to do on Monday. We've got 2 harvesting contracts to do on Monday. One for sunflowers and one for corn. 50 grand for the 2 of them. So yeah, very, very excited for Monday. Monday's going to be a good day. If I can get both of them done, Monday's going to be a really good day. Especially if I can keep it to a point where it's not dropping frames like it hasn't done since I lowered the bitrate. It's just a case of finding that sweet balance of the maximum quality versus where it starts to struggle. Right then. Where are you, little fuckers? Right, there's one. There's two. Fairly sure there's one more. There's another one. Oh, not against another tree, surely. Mate. Where's it gone? It's in there somewhere, I just can't fucking see the bloody thing. There it is. Weighs a ton, so I can't pick it up. Where's my trotter? There it is. I gotta find this fucking... Where's this bale? Oh, do you know what? You know what? It's only one. I'm not even bothered. I'm not even bothered. I'm not even bothered. It's one fucking bale. I can go without. Fucking grr. Right. Back to our car field. I almost turned down there then, and I'm like, wait, no, I'm not going that way. We're going back to our car field. Go and check on shit. Round we go. Look at the cows! Right, now this is where the issue lies, look. Beautiful. Right. Collect. Right, now then, where does this milk go? We've got 684 litres, so it's somewhere. Don't ask me where. For 5,500 litres of slurry, plenty of food. But where does the milk go? Well, it's empty. Right, that's the slurry. Where do I get the milk from? And when did I park my trailer there? Like, I don't see where the milk's coming out. So I'm getting milk, right? But I don't know where it is. That's the slurry store. I am. I'm looking for where the milk is. Silver tank at the end. Well, that one, that's the slurry tank, mate. I think. Or it could be. So I need a... Right, let me have a look, because if this... That's for water only. So I need a liquid tank then. Right, hang on a minute. What's the symbol for milk? That'd be a good start, wouldn't it, eh? Milk. Right, so that's milk. Okay, cool. So that means that I want that one, which contains 8,000, or that one. That would probably do us the most. So if we buy that one. Right, and then I've got somewhere and we can... Right, let me go and test this. Come on, you. Can't remember what I originally had this attached to, but there you go. It's very metallic and shining. So we're going to go and we're going to pick up that trailer. And I'm going to park it at that silver tank and see if that's it. And if it is, then we've got somewhere we can sell it. Just so I know where it is, right? I'm not too worried. I know that this tank can hold 8,000 litres, so we can sell milk at 8,000 litres. Milk sells for 1.2. That's insane. Milk selling for 1.2, top notch. And then I can go and get the slurry with the slurry tanker that we need as well. It's all coming together, Prof. Can this thing hold thingy as well? No, liquid fertilizer. Yeah. I need an actual slurry thing for that one then. One that could actually hold slurry that I could then go and sell. I really can't remember what I bought this one for, but I'm happy I have. Right, let's go and have a look. Because then I can see how I unload it, whether I just take it to a sell point and unload it there sort of thing. Where do I sell milk? Farmers Market, Garden Centre, General Store Bay, Cotswolds Farmers Market. Right, okay, so I can tag one of them. This is a discovery mission. This is a research mission, this one. But imagine how fast this is going to fill when I've got all 150 cows at maturity age. Imagine. Liquid gold. Yeah, there you go. Right, let's go and see if we just log it at a place. High selling. Pardon me. Yep. Yeah, no, I did. Yeah, I've bought a tank and I filled it, so I've just tagged that one. Right, okay, cool. So we're now going to go and see if I just sell it as normal, or whether I've got to do something else to it. So we're on a fact-finding mission, but yes, it was the silver one. You were right. 684 litres, but it's enough for me to go, okay, cool, that's how this works. Because I could just leave that parked there, and then when it fills up, we can do the thing. Well, I mean, if it brings you happiness, Prof. I'm hoping it's just a case of normal just unload, but you never can tell with these things. Progress has definitely been made. Like, I've spent more money than I wanted to because I bought another trailer, but worth it now that we've got cows that are producing milk. Then I just need to get a slurry trailer and test that. Because again, if that's the same and I just drop it off, then all the better. Yep, there you go. Unload it and away you go. Beautiful. So next week's we've got 2 harvesting contracts to get out the way. 2 big harvesting contracts. They're going to pay 50 grand between the pair of them, not including extras. I want to get a slurry tank next. Unless, can that one hold it? That one do slurry? No, I don't think it can. Right, okay, fair. So I only need, honestly, because if I get that, that'll be 6,500 litres. Fucking hell. Alright, mate, calm down. That might be the one, you know. That might be the one that we use. Or maybe one of these, actually. One of these might be the... Yeah, one of these tankers. Probably get that one. At 52 grand. And then we can unload it at the place where you sell the slurry. So that'll be our goal for next week, Prof, is to get that tanker. Which we'll do after we do the 2 harvesting, to be honest. Get the 2 harvesting out of the way. It's 50 grand on top. That takes us to 70. We can easily afford the slurry tanker. We have got... we've got 6,000 litres of slurry already. Only sells for £62 per 1,000. But at the rate that the cows are producing it, by the time I've done all this, I'll have more than enough. I'll have plenty. And my silo can hold a lot, so it'll be a case of just leave it, let it grow. But yeah, today has been a really, really good session, to be honest. Like I say, I'm just waiting for the other cows. Once they all start producing milk, filling up this 8,000 litre container is going to take no time at all. Like, I'll probably end up buying a bigger one. Like, I don't know what the biggest one is. Well, that's the one I've got, which is 25,000, 8,000. That one holds 32,000 litres. But I think I need a dolly for that to be able to carry it. But it is pretty. It should be for 68 grand. But we'll see how much we end up producing. If we don't end up, if with 150 cows we still don't end up producing that much milk, then fine. But if we're producing a lot, then we'll obviously upgrade. Because 32k litres of milk in one go is a lot of dosh. That's a lot. That's 40 grand right there just from cows producing milk naturally. I just got to wait for them to hurry up and thingy. And then, like you say, at that point, if I'm earning 40 grand quickly, you know, each month or whatever from cows, we've got the slurry coming in that they're producing as well. Happy fucking days, mate. Right, so we can park this then. And then we can fill it up as is. As and when. There you go. Right then. I think, guys, that is a good time to end it. What an amazing, like, absolutely phenomenal week this has been. Twitch has been absolutely incredible. I've really enjoyed making these videos and streaming Farm Sim. It's the perfect way to end the week. It really is. There will be a video up tomorrow. I'm going to try and get it done today. But yeah, have a fantastic evening, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. You're all incredible. You're all amazing. Never change. And if I don't see you tomorrow on TikTok or Sunday on TikTok, I will see you on Monday, bright and early, for some Euro Truck Simulator. Alright, guys, on Twitch. I love you faces. Bye!